Dear students, I am Laura Hassani. I'll be teaching you present continuous tense in this video. You'll have all the explanations, and at the end, for your homework, you'll have to answer some questions. The present continuous tense is formed using subject plus the verb to be for different persons plus verb plus ing plus object. Well, I'm sure you'll be thinking, well, this is too complicated. It looks like a grammar formula. Well, let me put it in a simple sentence and explain it for you. I am watching TV. I refers to the subject. Am is the verb to be for the first person. Watching is the verb plus ing. And TV refers to the object. Well, your next question, I'm sure, will be, what are these two sentences below? Well, these two sentences below, I put it this way because the verb to be changes in different persons. For example, the verb to be for he, she, it becomes as watching TV. And the verb to be for we, you, they becomes are watching TV. Now, the question is, but when do we use present continuous tense? Well, we use present continuous tense to describe an action that is happening now, an action in a longer progress, and an action that is taking place in the near future. Well, to be able to understand all these three usages, I put it in an example each. I am teaching English is an action that is happening now. I am teaching English and you are learning English. So this is an ongoing action. I refers to the subject. Am is the verb to be for the first person. Teaching remains the same for all persons. English. So the contraction or the short form for I am is I'm. Usage number 2. Andy is studying to become a doctor. Well, you may be asking, how are we supposed to know that the action is in progress? Well, you know that to become a doctor, it's a long process. So, as long as Andy is studying to become a doctor, we can use present continuous tense and we can refer to the action in progress. Let's analyze the sentence. Andy is studying to become a doctor. Andy is the subject. So Andy is a proper noun for a male person. It can be any male person. So the verb to be for third person is. So Andy is studying. The short form or the contraction for Andy is Andes. Usage number 3. Arda is meeting some friends after work. After work refers to the near future. And let's analyze the sentence. Arda is meeting some friends after work. Arda is the subject. Is the verb to be for the third person. Arda is a she. So she is meeting some friends after work. The short form or the contraction for Arda is Ardas. Present continuous tense has 3 forms. They are affirmative or positive, negative, and interrogative or question form. So we can see that we have 3 examples for each form. Example number 1. She is running across the schoolyard. So we are affirming that she is running. And let's analyze the sentence. She is the subject. Is is the verb to be for third person, female person. It can be she, can be any proper noun for females, Arta, Nita, or etc. So is running across the schoolyard affirms that she is running. Negative form. She is not running across the schoolyard. Well, we can see that the negative form is done by adding not between the verb to be and the verb running. The subject here is she, and across the schoolyard remains the same. The contraction for she is not is she isn't. The interrogative or question form. Is she running across the schoolyard? Well, you may notice that we have reversed the places. The subject is between the verb to be, is, and running. So, is she running across the schoolyard? Remember to put a question mark at the end of a question sentence. Now that we have finished the theory, I have put some pictures, and we see that we have 4 different actions. Now the question is, what are they doing? We can guess, but let's move to the next slide and see what are the answers. Olga and Dennis are watching TV. So as the picture tells, they are in front of TV and they are watching it. Mrs. Lee is talking on the phone. So the picture talks for itself. She's on the phone. The dog, or as we call it, Choppy, is running. So we see that the dog is running. And the last one, Tim, is studying. So we see a boy that is concentrated in a picture and is studying. So what do these 4 pictures have in common? They all show an ongoing action. Now it's your turn, dear students. For your homework, you have to write a few lines using present continuous on what are you doing now, on actions that you are doing in progress, and last, a near future plan. So you can refer to the above material. And last of all, thank you for your attention and stay in touch.